Good Tuesday morning, everyone. Meteorologist Dana Melancon with you on Southeast Texas Express. We're your Roku access for weather in Southeast Texas, Southwest Louisiana, and broadcasting to you live from our weather studio here at Christus, Southeast Texas, next door to Christus St. Elizabeth Hospital. We're on the 5th floor of the Wellness Center building. You look west from our studio vantage point, East Tex Freeway, and clear skies. Yesterday, some fog that had set in. Not so the case now. And, of course, we'll bring in our hospital tower camera, which is more southbound from our studio location. And, again, you can see the patient tower in the background and the mostly clear skies. And then our helipad shot shows the craft inbound, and wouldn't be surprised to see it take off at just about any time. So right now, starting off still at a mild 65 degrees, although tomorrow morning, much bigger changes. We'll see some 40s in portions of Southeast Texas. We are looking at partly cloudy conditions, although most of the area is mostly clear, 76% on our humidity reading, and right now, calm winds. Now, even though it's a relatively nice, mild start, we're not going to see much change today. The return of the southeasterly winds, the relatively high humidity readings will allow us to warm back up into the low 90s again today. So we're really not going to be seeing a big, even though it's starting off a lot nicer, not a lot of change in during the afternoon hours today. Tomorrow, a much different picture as seen on our 3-day outlook. Look at this, sunny skies, and look, we start off tomorrow morning mid 50s, and we'll even see some upper 40s, and that goes in play as far as Wednesday night, Thursday morning too. I mean, really seeing some of that cooler air dive down, and highs only in the mid 70s possibly. Really going to be seeing some big differences there. Now, here's our regional satellite. Again, high pressure now that's actually in closer to Canada than it is to Southeast Texas, but nevertheless, it ridges south. It gives us a stability that we're going to be continuing to see to allow us to see a mostly sunny to sunny sky in for a good part this week. Nothing on form moisture associated on our regional radar and our XRAD Doppler radar provided by the great guys Sam Trevino and the gang at Roofing 911. Make sure you give them a call. Not only roofing, clean up after the construction job, and new financing opportunities there too. We're going to be telling you about that coming up shortly. But get 65 here in our studios, 68 at the Jack Brooks Airport, 61 in Orange. Jasper registering at 55. Houston checks in clear skies, 69 degrees. There's really not a lot to focus on the 5-day outlook as far as the tropics are concerned. We do have one area, it's an invest system that has a 10% probability of forming during the next 24 hours and a 60% probability of forming during the next 7 days. And whenever we show this graphic, this looks almost like a path or a direction or a track. And it's really not. It's not meant to show that, as we can better see by this second area of disturbed weather. And what this is, this entire region has the opportunity to see this low form into a tropical system. So keep that in mind, and we'll certainly keep the information to you. And again, this system south of the Yucatan Peninsula has a 30% opportunity to form tropical system in the next 7 days. But you can see the area of concern stretches all the way across the Atlantic side of Central America. So we'll certainly be watching that for you here at Southeast Texas Express and relaying any information to you as it's made available to us. Front already, it's really sort of stalled out right now along the Texas and Louisiana coast, but you can see that big influx of cooler air, and really going to be seeing a cold front form by tomorrow, and you'll see that push through and really anchor in some cooler temperatures in store for Wednesday and Thursday of this week. But it's a dry front. no rain at all expected with this frontal passage. In fact, we'll see it sort of progress here. Here's where the front is pretty much parked along the Gulf Coast of Texas and Louisiana. We've got the second front that'll be really diving down and allowing that cooler air to filter into our region and stay with us for the better part of this week. So we'll take it and run with it, right? Hey, if you're on Facebook, make sure you let me know about it. I forgot to mention that earlier in the broadcast. If you're on Facebook, join me in the comments section and let me know where you're watching the broadcast from, how the weather's faring for you. And you might be watching on YouTube too, because we have a good amount of people that watch on our YouTube channel. If you're there, you can also comment and let us know where you're watching from YouTube also. Yesterday, hey, we had a record high temperature hit yesterday. And you have to go back a long way. You have to go back to 1954 for our previous record of 91. I mean, we shattered it at 95 degrees for an afternoon temperature. The startup temperature yesterday morning, 65. And again, no rainfall detected. That's obviously, and I'm sure we're going to be starting the drought term in, maybe some areas with some burn bans putting into place coming up. So get ready for that if the lack of rain continues for us in southeast Texas. Sabine Pass, 2 high tides, 2 low tides with our final low at 8:34 tonight. Sun was up as of 6:18. I say was. We've got another couple of minutes before the sun comes up. Let's see. In fact, I don't see it just yet on our camera, but we'll switch over to it here in just a little bit. Sun going to be setting at 6:44. Here's our forecast today, brought to you by the great guys at Wave Solutions. Sunny skies, 91 the high, with a little bit of a north breeze later this afternoon at 5 miles per hour. 58 the startup temperature tomorrow morning. East winds at 15. And look at our extended outlook provided by Top Deck Flooring. That front coming through, and again, we're going to be looking at temperatures only in the mid-70s for highs Wednesday and Thursday. And look at Thursday morning. I mean, we'll have 40s spread out across the region. It might be mid-upper 40s. Nevertheless, it is going to be a much cooler. In fact, tomorrow morning is going to be cooler. You'll certainly feel it in and around the area. So, I did want to remind you of something. Let me step off. I'm going to adjust this other camera shot. But coming up this weekend, here's what we have coming up this weekend. And it is a big car show that's going to be held in Lumberton at Infant Jesus Catholic Church. Now, this car show is we're calling it the second annual Show and Shine. And it's not just a car show, okay? It's cars, motorcycle, any kind of unique wheeled vehicle that you have. You want to bring a slingshot, a unique motorcycle, whatever it is. We would love to see it, and we'd love for you to enter it. And it all benefits the youth at Infant Jesus Catholic Church here in Lumberton, and we'd love to have you. It's on at 2435 LHS Drive. You can see there at Infant Jesus Catholic Church. We're going to have music. Southeast Texas Express will be providing the music the entire time. We'll be broadcasting a lot of our radio show live from the car show and from the vehicle show all day long on Saturday. So we'll have a great time. We've got plenty of food vendors, crafts, plenty of opportunity to shop as well. So come on out and bring the kids. I mean, we're going to have a great time. And it all starts up, let's see, at 10 o'clock in the morning, goes until 2. So join us. If you're a vendor and you would like to get in on some of the fun, man, it's dirt cheap. And again, it's to raise money and help the youth at the church. Make a scan of that QR post that you can see here and get your vendor booth registered and set up for us, okay? That's coming up this Saturday, October the 19th, at Infant Jesus Catholic Church. Let me see if, I wanted to switch over because I wanted to just, in case we do get some of the sun coming up, to see it. But if you are on, again, Facebook, and or YouTube, and you would like to join us, I'd love to say good morning to you. I'm going to try to do something else here because I've never tried that, and that is the YouTube channel. I know that, let's see, okay, and view. I just want to see, or have the opportunity to say good morning to some of the folks on that side as well. So let's say good morning to good friend of ours. I already know where she is, although she didn't post where she's. Juanita Bourgeois in Bridge City. She says, have a good day. Love the weather report. Love doing it for you, Juanita. Appreciate it very, very much. Our chairman of the board since we started Southeast Texas Express has been this gentleman right here, Brian Peavy. He is in Beaumont. Everyone have a great day, he says. Safe travels. He's more than ready for the cooler weather. And I think everybody is, Brian. I don't think I think you're in good company there. Let's say good morning to Shane Harris. Shane has been joining, and I appreciate it very, very much. He's in Sour Lake, clear and a little bit of a cool start there. Wait till tomorrow morning, Shane. Everyone in that picture will be, having the jacket on, probably tomorrow morning. So, let's see. Brian Peavy also offers up a comment, cool and cold weather, hot chocolate time. And it is. I'm a fan of hot chocolate. So I'm probably going to be right there with you, Brian. Brian Morvant, my buddy from Ivanhoe. He's in Midland right now. He's working hard at it. He's in the oil field. That's one of those professions that we take, I don't say take for granted, but we don't focus on a lot. But man, those guys work from sun up to sundown, and he is appreciative of the 58-degree temperature reading that he's feeling in Midland, Texas this morning. We're appreciative of that for you and for everything that you do for us too, Brian. Appreciate it. Let's chat sometime. We'll get together. Again, meteorologist Dana Melancon with you on Southeast Texas Express. Want to remind you to again, join us every Monday through Friday morning where we get together for a little weather chat and remind your friends to do the same, okay? Make sure they join us, like and follow the page, Southeast Texas Express. It helps out tremendously. Make sure you get your friends to download the app on their mobile phone from Google Play or the App Store. And I do want to remind you that we've got some big news that's going to be coming up as far as the radio station is concerned. Big news. I think most of the area is going to be elated at it. So, and if you've got that app, you'll be one of the ones that are that will have access to this great news for you. So again, and I do want to remind you that we had this big car show going on this coming Saturday at Infant Jesus Catholic Church, benefiting the Infant Jesus Catholic Youth. So make sure you come out and join us. Meteorologist Dana Melancon with you on Southeast Texas Express. Folks, have a great rest of your Tuesday.